Happy New Year's Eve and good morning. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mackenzie Lake. Here's a look at our full forecast today. It's a cool and cloudy morning here in Santa Barbara. Here's a live look out at the Santa Barbara Harbor. You can see barely just past the harbor here. Visibility down to about a quarter of a mile or possibly less. These are dangerous driving conditions heading out the door. It's pretty chilly, so grab that extra layer as well. But these clouds will clear out in a similar fashion to yesterday. We're expecting mostly sunny skies by the evening and an interesting weather pattern ahead of us. So let's talk about it. Satellite and radar shows high pressure out to the west of us. We also have this high pressure system building up in the Great Basin. Both of these systems together will be working hand in hand to cause a nice warming trend for us, not only today, but heading into this extended forecast. So let's take a look at what we're tracking today. Temperatures maxing out at 68 degrees here in Santa Barbara, 60 there in Ventura, 70 in Santa Ynez. A very pleasant afternoon. If you are tempted to head to the beach, you can actually go into the water today because we no longer have high surf and we're expecting those more mild marine conditions. But one thing we're tracking, pretty breezy winds. So we're going to take a look into the future here with future track wind gusts. Main impacts expected for those areas north of Gaviota. Take a look at San Luis Obispo especially. So right around 10:30 in the morning, 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Any outdoor patio furniture, any decorations, maybe for the new year of 2025, you'll want to bring those back inside. Even Morro Bay all the way through Santa Maria, stronger north and northeasterly winds here, holding on to that 30 to 40 mile an hour range even until about 4 p.m. this afternoon. But then luckily just in time for the evening hours, winds really start to die off. You can see here the south facing beaches, almost no impact heading into the overnight hours, and just in time for, of course, our New Year's Eve festivities. If you're planning on being out later tonight, expect to run into a little bit of cloud coverage and cooler temperatures, but again, those winds are really starting to die down. So here's a look at our wind advisory. South-facing beaches, Santa Barbara is included all the way through Hollister Ranch. San Luis Obispo is included as well, maybe interior portions. This will be allowed to drop off by 9 o'clock in the morning. But again, with that modeling there, I wouldn't be surprised if this was extended a little bit further for those areas north of Gaviota. So if you remember yesterday, we were talking about those Santa Ana winds. Well, they're not panning out, and this is a good sign because we have the National Weather Service canceling that fire weather watch. Now this red flag warning has been modified. It's just in effect for those areas color-coded in pink right outside of Camarillo. So we're still expecting those gusts upwards of 45 miles an hour, humidity down to 10 to 20%. So you'll still want to practice fire safety, but much better and calmer conditions than we were projecting just a few days ago. So here's a look at our New Year's Eve forecast. Temperatures today again maxing out into the middle to upper 60s, lower 70s. It's a very pleasant afternoon other than some breezy winds for a majority of the region. Those areas a little bit further to the north. And then you can see here as far as the overnight hours, we're cooling off and we're going to cool off pretty quickly. So if you're heading out, grab that extra layer. Make sure to stay extra safe. I think we'll see more fog and more clouds rolling in. And then as we head into our new year of 2025, that warming trend continues. Max temperatures on Thursday. Some areas warming back up into the middle to upper 70s. Have a great New Year's Eve and stay safe.